Okay, now where do I begin? I really, we had a big scores party on...
How did that go? You had a couple of celebrities there. Who showed up?
Well, I'll tell you the whole thing. This was a party that we threw 2 weeks after we just had a party at Scores.
Right. They're coming almost every day now.
Yeah. Well, I thought about it over the weekend. And Lonnie, the guy who runs Scores over there, is really a gracious guy and everything.
But he's been incredibly hospitable to you.
But anybody besides me get the vibe that maybe Lonnie's had enough of us for a while?
Yeah. Does the expression "worn out, you're welcome" ring a bell?
Yeah, right?
What
Did you feel that too? No, nothing. I can't give you an incident.
There wasn't a for instance.
It's hard. It's weird though, because at the end of every party, he always grabs me, and I think the other guys too, saying, "Jackie, you got to come up with an excuse for you guys to get back here as soon as possible."
I know, and then we do it, and then I get a feeling.
It's like when you have company and they say, "God, I hope you can make it again soon." But if they showed up the next day, it's like, them again.
Well, you're so right about that.
Yeah,
wearing out our welcome.
Yeah,
much less girls.
We have no,
it was a great party. I didn't think there was less women.
Well, there were a couple less women. That was because of the snow.
Right.
Some of the girls couldn't get there because of the snow. But usually we're on like we keep getting more and more money. When we first got there, they gave us $10,000. We thought that was amazing.
Right.
Now every party has.
Then the budget was like up to like 25 grand. But apparently last party
we blew away.
Because we had all the listeners.
Right.
We went a little over budget. So Lonnie was just trying to reel it in a little. So we were.
Because don't forget, they got to pay the girls.
Sure, they're paying. You're not paying anything.
Right.
This is a free party.
Yeah. But it shows you how, as things, grow gradually.
And Lonnie's a great guy and everything, and I don't want to take advantage of his hospitality. So I'm calling a moratorium on all Scores visiting until maybe till after my movie.
Really?
Right.
You were supposed to have a party in March.
That's right.
I'm going to cancel it because I don't want Lonnie to think that we are using old Italian word, chazers.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Chazer. A chazer.
Yeah, it was tough because Lonnie had us at about $20,000,
right,
for a budget, which is a lot of money.
Right.
But the guys are used to coming up to me every minute and getting more.
Yeah.
And the guys were like all over me.
And Lonnie never says no.
No,
Lonnie's a great guy, and Scores is the greatest place.
And he doesnn't understand that you are silly.
Yeah.
And will abuse him.
Right. And you know what? But he's right. I mean, he would never say it to me, but I got the vibe that maybe we ought to just cool down for a while. So we'll give it a 6 or 7 month
or time, you know what? It's very funny that you should say that, because I remember when this all started.
Yeah.
He really had to coax you into actually accepting one of these things.
Right.
And then it was like, you were very conservative. You wouldn't do it in a 6-month period of time.
Right.
And then all of a sudden it was like every week.
Yeah.
And he used to top himself every time.
Oh, yeah.
Kept topping.
Yeah.
And it was a big event because it hadn't happened in a long time.
Right. It's time to take a moratorium.
And as usual, there's like 5 guys who take the money of 20 guys.
Right. Who would those 5 guys be?
I know he's going to cringe in the back, but Richard was on me every minute.
Right.
Really?
In the back.
Richard's lucky to be there.
Ronnie, of course.
Ronnie, the limo driver. Well, he wants to be a high roller.
But then we had some celebrities there, too, so I had to give him some extra money. I had John Stamos, and we had the guys from Cypress Hill.
Right.
And you can't just give them $50.
Right.
So I had to give, I felt I had to treat them a little better.
No, you had to treat those guys better.
Yeah.
Did John Stamos have a good time?
He looked like he had a great time.
Yeah, I saw him for about 5 seconds. I mean,
of course, one girl just attached herself to him.
Right.
And he couldn't get rid of her? He couldn't shake her?
I wasn't sure if he wanted to.
The black chick?
No.
Which one?
Pamela.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
Yeah, she likes
you mean
the celebrities.
Pamela Anderson lookalike?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I was wondering what happened to her.
You didn't see her. She was stuck over on the other side of the room.
And it started snowing, and some of the guys left, but I stayed till like 4 o'clock.
Well, you know what was funny? I wondered what you did, because it started snowing just as the party was about to start.
I was praying we get snowed in.
I thought, I give you more credit. I saw the snow, and I said, I know Howard is leaving shortly.
Leaving?
He sees the snow.
Leaving.
You see what I think of you?
I said to Ronnie, if we stay a couple of hours, then we have to get snowed in.
Get back.
I want to be snowbound at Scores. We got plenty of food and plenty of women. But no such luck.
You stayed till 4?
Yeah.
There was a lot of snow on the ground by then.
I was there 5 hours.
What time did you get home?
About 6:30.
Yeah, it took me. I left at 3 and I got home at 5.
Yeah. Took me 2.5 hours.
It took me like 4 hours to get home.
Really? You must have taken the LIE.
Yeah, how'd you get home?
Because the LIE had that big accident.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we put on the radio.
Northern State.
Oh, Northern State? It took you 4 hours?
Crawled the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, it crawled, but I mean, it was 2.5 hours. What was the 4 hours? Oh, well, you live all the way out.
Yeah, you understand that he's another 50 years away from everybody else.
Yeah, but he doesn't believe that.
Light year travel.
He's 5 minutes from my house, but he's not. I've yet to make it.
He's not 5 minutes from anything.
I've yet to make it to his house in 5 minutes on any type of transportation, including rocket ship.
He's not 5 minutes from his own post office.
Right.
Half an hour to get into the city.
Yeah, half an hour.
25 minutes from my door.
I love the fact that there's a single-lane road to get to Jackie's house for like a half an hour.
Yeah.
And if you go with any traffic, you're just backed
you're
up.
doomed.
And then he starts counting the stoplights.
Right. In the morning, I run the stoplight.
You time it just right. You get to slide through. It took me a long time to get home.
Yeah. What time did you leave?
I'm not sure. I think 2:30, 3 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah, I didn't see you
left
leave.
right at the height of the storm. It was like brutal.
Right. You timed it wrong.
Yeah, no.
Oh, you know storm.
Yeah, I waited out. I don't rush. Did you have a good birthday, my man?
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Except for John Stamos' smelly cigar.
Yeah, that was bad.
He had a cigar?
Yeah, he lit up a cigar. He's a big shot.
To be like a real man.
He was a good guy, though, because he had heard me on the radio say, I hope he doesn't bother me at scores and, like, hang all over me.
Yeah.
So he just, like, was sitting there. He mellowed out.
You went over with him?
Yeah, he came over in the car. He didn't say much. He was a little nervous, I think.
I don't think he knew what to expect.
He knows what to say.
He wanted to blend in. He did.
Yeah, he didn't want to, like, be a pain in the ass.
I think he feels more comfortable with me.
You know,
Yeah.
you got to understand something, too. We get in the car, and Ronnie's in the front, and Neil's in the front. Right. And Judge Stamos doesn't know Neil, so as soon as we get in, Ralph starts making dwarf jokes to some guy sitting in the front seat, and they start yelling F you back and forth to each other.
It was like being with 2-year-olds.
And Stamos doesn't know who any of these guys
He
are.
doesn't know whether it's going to erupt into shooting or what.
And then I said to Ronnie and Neil, say hi to John Stamos, and they're like, oh, hi. You know, they don't care. They want to go to scores.
So gracious.
They're like, who cares? Another guy to take away funny money. Great.
Yeah, he means more money. They know he'll get more money.
Yeah, right.
That's all another guy is reduced to.
Yeah.
One more, a little bit less money.
There's
And
another
you don't
guy.
want another celebrity guy.
Yeah.
Because they get more money.
Bad enough I'm there.
Broadway.
Yeah. And then 2 of the dudes from Cypress Hill came by.
Ah.
2.
Well, I saw the black dude. What's his name? Bebop?
Be Real.
Be Real wasn't there.
Be Real was
Bobo. Bobo was there, and Bozo.
What's the other guy's name?
What's the guy with the weird name that was next to me?
Scandalous.
Scandalous.
Oh, he was there?
And then the third member.
Be Real.
No, Be Real didn't make it, but there's 4 guys in the group. One guy didn't make it here that morning, but he made it to scores.
He made an appearance in scores. Yeah, so we were hanging, like, those guys, I didn't know they were even there until the end when one of them came up and goes, hey, Howard, you throw a good party, my man. And I was like, that's pretty funny. I had nothing to do with throwing this party, but hey, they think I did it. That's cool.
Nobody's thinking Lonnie.
You throw a good party, my man. Yeah.
I would like to hear what...
Me, he just kept saying, damn!
Who was next to you?
Damn! The guy, was he Puerto Rican?
Bozo.
Bobo.
Yeah, he,
we found another pretty girl. Damn!
You know what's funny? When we had those rap guys on, and they have to announce their rap names to me, like, and they look at me, and even they're embarrassed in front of me, you know. It's like, I'm like, yeah.
Like, out of the hood.
Yeah.
Not funny.
You guess I'm like, morons. But they were cool guys. I liked them. I'd have them back.
Yeah.
They were real good.
They were good guests.
Yeah, Cypress Hill. Good band.
But I would like to hear what John Stamos thought of the party. He had no clue what to expect. You know, that's what he was saying before he left.
Well, we walked into the scores, and there were a bunch of bartenders and stuff, we all know. We said hi to him, and then I just kind of went in, and he didn't hang near me because he was uptight about hanging near me because I said, I hope he doesn't hang.
Right, you had already warned him.
Yeah.
And I tried to make him feel comfortable, but it was funny because, like, Ralph would be next to me, and I would go, get away, I don't have any more money. John, could I give you some more money?
Right.
I
wanted it to be
It's a weird pecking order. Gary holds the money, and then all the pigeons, which are the guys, come to Gary, and then all the girls, it's like a feeding chain.
Oh, you don't know what happened. Oh, this is a great story. I completely forgot to tell you. One of your security guys stopped by.
Yeah, right.
That?
Yeah.
Okay, so he comes in, and I guess I forgot he'd never been to a party. So I give him $100, and he disappears. And about a half an hour later, 2 girls come by and tell me, one girl goes, he owes me $300, and the other girl goes, he owes me $350. And I go, what? What happened? And he's going, I'm sorry. I didn't know how this works. I apologize.
Didn't understand the system.
He got taken.
300.
So then I started haggling with him.
Yeah.
Then Lonnie came over and goes, that's wrong. That's not right. You girls shouldn't do that. You're not supposed to stay on one guy. And then they started arguing. Then your security guy got embarrassed. He felt embarrassed. I said, don't worry about it. It's not your fault.
Yeah.
There was all sorts of arguing going on, and Lonnie told the girls to leave me alone, not bother me.
Yeah.
And then as soon as he walked away, they go, give me my money. And I gave it to him.
Yeah.
Oh, they got some scam work.
Yeah, it's wild.
I said, how could you have spent $600 in 20 minutes?
Yeah.
How many dances?
Well, they were fleecing him.
Oh, yeah.
They worked him real good.
Well, anyway, so we had the party at Scores, and then I decided that I got home, and I was like, yeah, maybe I'll go to Atlantic City tomorrow. And then I couldn't find any...
and you say, I need to just be out thinking I have a wonderful life?
Yeah, but I do this once a year. You do this every weekend. So then I don't know, I didn't... Saturday, I couldn't find anyone to go to Atlantic City with. So
really?
Yeah, so Sunday I went down. I left about 7:30 in the morning.
Who'd you go with?
I went with Dominic Barbara. Because you got to go with Dominic.
Right.
Because he knows everyone down there. And then I went with Wayne, Neil, Ronnie, Ralph, Dan.
Oh, you found a big crowd on Sunday.
Yeah, Jeff.
Jeff Schick?
Yeah, Jeff Schick. And then Jeff Schick showed up with a pal, which is a no-no with these things, but he didn't know about it.
Some stranger.
Yeah, last time Jeff gets to go.
You sure he wasn't warned? He doesn't know that etiquette.
He didn't understand that, it's a very private thing.
Right.
But it was cool. His friend was a nice guy.
Yeah.
It was okay.
What'd you play?
Blackjack.
So you don't ever get into any of the other man-list books?
No,
like
I played
craps.
No, I played craps the last time, but I don't like craps.
Yeah.
It's too much work.
I don't understand it.
I want to sit there. Yeah, me neither. I mean, I play it and I won some money out at once, but
you don't get into roulette at all.
No, those are for pussies. We're sitting there watching balls roll around in a thing.
Red.
Yeah, and I played. We got there at 10:30 in the morning. I played cards till 10:30 at night, straight through, 12 hours straight. Got it out of my system, and then what? We left about 10:30 at night.
No, what time did you need to go there?
7:30.
What did you take a?
Dominic's limo.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. And so you get down there in a couple of hours.
Got there in a couple of hours. And,
why not stay over?
Well, we all brought overnight bags, but I'll tell you something. After 12 hours of that, I just want to go home in my own bed. Plus, the missus is a lot more happy when I come home and I go, oh, I don't want to sleep there. I want to sleep with you.
Oh, that makes her feel better.
Yeah.
After you stayed away from her all day, I want to sleep with you.
Yeah, I missed you.
I want to be with you when my eyes are closed.
Yeah, I missed you. Yeah, when I'm unconscious, I need to be near you.
When I'm awake, I want to be in Atlantic City.
It was a choice of sharing a bed with Dan Foreman or...
Oh, no, you were splitting bed.
Yeah. What a pisser sitting next to Dan Foreman playing blackjack, analyzing every move over his $5 bet. He's like...
doubled out.
It's like, oh, boy, got to be conservative here if I get too crazy.
I'm down $12.
He only bet $5?
Yeah, sometimes he goes, he increases it to 15.
No high roller there.
And he was at the high roller table.
Oh, no.
He's a betting 50 and 75.
Well, I don't want to get crazy. I don't want to get caught up in the fever.
I have a system.
I've always maintained my composure around the blackjack table.
That's a better pool.
Oh, my. I was betting 25, but he makes a better living.
You weren't doing big bets?
I didn't bet that much. I was down $2,000 at one point.
Yeah, whoever faxed me said that their father ran into you in the men's room.
Yeah.
And you said you were losing your shirt.
I was getting my ass beat. And then I won it all back by 10:30, and I broke even.
You're kidding?
No.
You broke even?
I broke even.
After being down 2,000?
Yeah, I broke even.
Wow, that's excellent.
And Dominic comes up to me and goes,
You're always the same. You're very steady, and you go, and you fought back, and you won.
he takes it's like a war.
Right.
And you kept going at it, and you kept methodically going at it, and you won. And you went back in there.
Meanwhile, what did he do?
Oh, no. I don't even want to know what he did. Oh, did he...
You're the same, too, Dominic.
We wanted to keep playing black, because I never get to Atlantic City, and I love to play blackjack. So we're playing blackjack, and I didn't want to get up from the table. So we had to get food. We hadn't eaten any lunch or anything, and I was like dizzy. And I said, is there a way that we can get sandwiches over at this table? And they go, no. So you got to eat away from the table. So Dominic orders a whole bunch of sandwiches, and they bring them up to the side. And we have to stop for 5 minutes just to wolf down a sandwich. So I'm like, oh, I don't want to stop. I don't want to stop. So
couldn't stop to sit and have a meal?
We run over to get sandwiches. And, Ralph was with us, too, and... Ralph doesn't bet. He goes to just luxuriate. Like, he goes up to the room and takes bubble baths. And
oh, God, he's so crazy.
And pleasures himself in the bathtub.
So he just is there for the ride.
Yeah. So then, so...
I need to pamper myself.
Yeah, because he's, like, excited. So we order a bunch of turkey sandwiches. We run over, we eat the turkey sandwiches. And then there's a whole bunch of turkey sandwiches. Like, Ralph didn't get enough turkey sandwiches. He wanted 3 sandwiches. So, Dominic was paying for it, and he's ordering more sandwiches.
That's Ralph.
And Ralph's moping because he didn't get his turkey sandwich. I mean, just eat whatever's on the goddamn tray and get that.
Especially when you're not paying.
Yeah.
Shut up.
So Ralph orders a whole bunch of sandwiches. Am I right? You're such a little schnurrer. It's the last time you're going, by the way. We've all decided.
I didn't order a bunch more sandwiches.
Yes, you did.
I just asked for one sandwich.
Dude, Dominic was generous and ordered at least 50 sandwiches.
Do you have a dime in your pocket?
Yeah, buy a sandwich.
I wanted a turkey sandwich.
Yeah, so he orders sandwiches, and he's moping over in the corner all angry because there's no sandwich.
And his driver wanted one, too. I wasn't the only one.
So he orders more turkey sandwiches. There's like 50
What did you
sandwiches.
do for Dominic?
And listen what this guy does. What a little pig. So there's some leftover meat sandwiches or something. So some old lady on crutches comes by and goes, "Oh, free sandwiches." Listen, please. She was too. She had a cane, okay? She comes over and she goes, "Oh, free sandwiches." And Ralph goes, "These aren't free sandwiches. These are sandwiches." He goes, "Well, I'll let you have a sandwich and a drink for $15.
Are you kidding?
Or was it $10?
I told her
was it $10 or $15?
I told her it was a $10 buffet.
Yeah, so he charges this old woman $10. He takes it. And she's sitting there eating, and then she scarfed down like 3 sandwiches.
Oh.
And she put one in her pocket for later.
All you can eat, huh?
But I mean, it was, it's not right to charge somebody.
But the point is, Ralph is just yelling out that Dominic's driver wanted something. Dominic's driver's working. I suppose Dominic owes him lunch.
Yeah, but I don't. Yeah, right.
He doesn't owe Ralph anything.
No, not at all. But he just sucks in whatever's free. He's such a grub.
Yeah, but then like 10 more people showed up. I didn't charge all of them.
Oh.
See what you started?
Yeah.
You can't eat in that casino.
Plus, I only go to Atlantic City like once a year. And those guys, all they do at the table is we sit there and play cards, and they goof on whoever the dealer is. Oh. And especially if it's a Chinese guy, they sit there and they're like, "Hey, Bruce Lee, give me some cards." And I go crazy. Yeah, I go crazy because...
Dominic does that?
Well, Dominic thinks he's me on the radio. When we're in Atlantic City. Whenever he's around me, he's me. He's entertaining me. He's like, "Hey, Bruce Lee."
These poor dealers.
Yeah, and then there was like one dealer who was sort of effeminate, and like, those guys are like, "Hey, look, he's in love with Ralph." And I just get crazy.
How do you concentrate on the card game?
And then when the black dealers come by, the black, I'm like, I know someone's just going to blurt out the word nigger or something, and that's going to be it. And I'm like sitting there going, These guys are totally inappropriate around these dealers.
I'm shocked.
Yeah, totally inappropriate. But around the blacks, they behave themselves.
Oh, yeah, they know better.
Yeah, right. But, like, some of them start going, "Yeah, my man." They
start getting black.
Yeah, they start getting black.
Which is worse.
Yeah, my man.
How about not Dominic? Dominic can behave himself around black.
He can't get black.
Yeah, he can't get black. But it gets me real nervous when I'm with these guys because I'm like, what inappropriate thing are they going to say next?
That's what I'm saying.
And I'm always apologizing. I don't know. Because I don't know. I'm always apologizing for their...
How can you concentrate on playing cards?
You can't.
That's what I'm saying. No wonder you're down $2,000.
And then Jeff Schick brings a friend who has no idea how to play blackjack, and Jeff has no idea how to play blackjack.
How many people have you got at this table now?
Well, people were working in shifts.
Oh.
But at one point, I'm between Jeff and his friend, and both of them have no clue how to play
they're
cards.
Ruining it.
Well, I had to play their hands. So I was like, I'm going nuts.
Oh, dear.
But I like Jeff, so I put up with it.
He should be sent away to the children's table.
Yeah, there's got to be a children's table. Play $1 a hand or something. Remedial blackjack play.
He has to go to class.
Because I like to go and play blackjack and just play.
Yeah.
That's it. I don't want any problems.
But why is there all that goofing and all of that stuff? Don't you want to just...
It is funny.
A little bit's okay, but then Dominic is like, uh-oh.
And Dominic always does the same thing. All of us are in the elevator going up, and inevitably there'll be like an old guy on the elevator with us. He takes Ronnie. He pushes Ronnie into the old guy.
Oh, no.
And they start
You're going to break somebody's hip one day.
That was I pushed Ronnie into a girl.
Yeah, and then Ralph, at the end, pushed Ronnie into a girl, pushed his ass into like a girl, and then like...
What are you doing?
I don't know. They stop pushing in the elevator.
The guy's hand and pushing it into the girl's ass.
12-year-old.
So uptight. There's no place to go on an elevator.
Because
It's like being trapped in a junior high school class.
We get to Atlantic City. We're in an elevator. 2 seconds later, Dominic goes, hey, did you cut your hand? He says it to Ralph. And he says, did you cut your hand like I did? And he grabs Ralph's hand and he throws it into some girl's ass. And it's like, you know, and it's like, get me out of the elevator.
Well, wait a minute. This is a total strange woman being harassed in an elevator. I still get charged.
Not me. I wasn't involved. I'm against it.
I got pushed.
Whatever that
He got pushed. Tail hook. Tail hook. And then they just, you know, and then they goof on the deal and stuff. And I was like, I don't want to be a part of it. You know, I'm not into it.
You know, Dominic does this weird thing where if anybody's even looking at you, he chases them away.
Yeah, right.
But did you notice, like, when those gang members, you know, those guys, those motorcycle gang guys came by? Dominic didn't say anything.
Yo, Dominic would keep his fat mouth shut.
He has his big fat mouth. He's chasing, like, old people.
Yeah, right.
Old guys and girls. Dominic can handle.
So anyway, so we went all day, and then we were going to stay over, but the thought of staying there all night with those guys...
You weren't going to get up and play in the morning. You had it.
I'd had it. I was happy just to break even. And I was happy to play all day and break even.
So at 10:30, you all climbed into the car?
Well, because the last time we went, we all slept over, and then the hijinks began at night. Everyone started calling hookers into the room, and then that was, you know, that was, you know, I had to have them thrown out because you know, I'm doing damage control the whole time. And Ron's like, we just want massages. And I go, no, I don't want anything. I just want to go to bed.
I
can be a part of this.
Skanky hooker to massage.
Yeah, that's what I need. Howard Stern busted in the hooker ring in Atlantic City.
This is in my budget.
Yeah, then
They're playing for this.
You thought you only lost 2,000.
Then Dan had to get up early and, you know, leave. So Ralph and Neil saran wrapped the entire bathroom. They put saran wrap over the toilet, saran wrap over the shower, saran wrap over the sink. Dan got into the bathroom and then went to take a shower, and the water came crashing out. And then he went to, you know, sit down on the toilet and go to the bathroom.
The whole time, like, me and Neil are just waiting for
And you can't see that it's saran wrap because you tuck it under the toilet. And then, like, when I guess we went to urinate, it ended up all over the floor.
Oh, God. We put furniture in the showers.
Yeah, so when he got in the shower in the morning, he had to remove all his furniture. So it was like,
it is funny.
Yeah, I just wanted out.
I mean, we're talking about 50-year-old men.
Yeah, I just wanted out. You know what I mean?
Didn't want to live through that.
I didn't want to go through it. I just wanted a nice, quiet weekend of blackjack playing. So then,
it was good. We did okay.
Yeah, we did all right.
Well, you don't even play.
I play.
He played a little bit.
I won.
I wanted to take him and put his head through the window. I can't stand playing blackjack. You're another girl who doesn't know how to play.
That wasn't my fault, man.
You're a girl.
No.
This guy's sitting at the table, right? Listen to what a moron he is. I swear to you, I'm not going with him again. I'm not.
You say that every time.
No, I don't say that every time. I never say that.
I don't want to go anymore.
No, I didn't. Good.
I don't want to go.
You're not going.
Wait a minute.
Good.
There was the time that he messed up the bathtub.
Right.
And, you know, he went into the bathtub and pleasured himself.
Right.
And you said, I'm never asking him to go again.
Listen to this. Listen to this. I'm sitting at the table, I'm playing. And there's like 5 guys playing, and we're playing great. And Ralph's already been like 20 times to Atlantic City and has played blackjack 100 times.
Right.
And hasn't figured out how to play the game yet. I'm sitting there, I had about $100 on a bet, okay? I'm going to double down or whatever the hell it is. This idiot is like the 3rd guy in a row. He has 16. The dealer has a 7 or an 8 showing.
Right.
Oh, Everyone knows when you have 16. No. It's when you have a 16 and the dealer has an 8 showing. It's a no-brainer. You take a hit.
Yeah.
The little creep doesn't take... He even had 13. Maybe it was 13.
I took a hit. I doubled down.
No, you didn't.
That's what you
did
not about.
Sleep. I know how to play the game in my sleep. Didn't you?
Yeah,
he doesn't take a hit. Yeah, right. I see how you play. Every hand, Rob's like, what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? I'm like, you know, who wants to go with the guy every minute? What should I do? What should I do?
I wasn't every minute.
You go 900 times.
Come on.
So finally, he goes, what should I do? What should I do? So you take a hit. You got 13 show, and the dealer has an 8. He goes, no hit. No hit. And I'm like, and then I get a card. I get burned. It throws off the whole goddamn game.
Right.
And it's like, you know, dude, go play at another table.
That's the one thing about blackjack. The other players have to know what they're doing.
They affect the game. It's just like, you know, dude.
And I asked you.
Then he goes, no one told me. No one told me. And I go, no. I go, you mean, wait a second. Excuse me. I told you to take a hit, and he ignored it.
No.
Yeah, okay, Ralph. Get out. Get out of here.
You said, hey,
Ralph, get out of the room. Get out. I can't handle you.
Yes,
you just dredged up a bad memory.
Yes, you can.
Next time wear.
wrong?
You know what? I'm going to take you to Atlantic City next time you wear a bra.
No, you see,
because you're a girl. Wear panties and bra and heels.
Yelling like your father. You don't have to yell like
Yeah, okay, Ralph. Ralph, I don't go to Atlantic City to play cards to sit there and teach a guy how to play cards. I mean, after the 50th time, figure out the game. Buy a book.
Everybody.
You're a moron.
Everybody has
okay, goodbye. Get out. Yeah, every hand we have questions. Goodbye. Get out.
How did I
get out of the Gary? Throw him out.
No, you gotta leave. No, you gotta
get him out of here.
What are you gonna do, Gary?
I'm telling you to leave.
Get out.
Okay, now not only do you have to leave, but you can never come in again. That's what I'm telling you.
Next time, go with a priest.
Okay, then I better hang for a little while then.
All right, goodbye.
Dominic's on the phone. But, John and I were having a conversation, Howard. Is Ralph really that annoying? Or do you think it's like a premeditated thing where he goes, wow, if I do this, I could be on the air for half an hour?
No. It's just everybody is annoyed by him. Get out. Leave.
Never mind.
Hey, Dominic.
Hey, the worst part is he's then sulks.
Then he sulks. And
he ruins it for all of us because we're looking at him and we know he's sulking.
Yeah. What is it?
Because he lost money.
Yeah, he starts sulking because he didn't get his turkey sandwiches. He had to have 2 turkey sandwiches. Have 1 turkey sandwich. Dominic, as fat as he is, has 1 turkey sandwich.
It somehow becomes Ralph's weekend.
Right. It's Ralph's weekend.
Your time to give Ralph a weekend. That's
right.
what it becomes. Because he's pouting, and then you get miserable because Ralph's not having a good time.
Dominic gets miserable. Dominic goes, Ralph's pouting on the car. I go, who cares? Let's play cards. Let's let Ralph pout. That's what he does.
He thinks he's your date.
Yeah, he does. He's my girlfriend.
And you're not paying attention.
Right. and then the only time he gets my attention is because the idiot doesn't know how to play cards. Moron.
Obviously, there's one.
Dominic, you know you're just jealous. That's what you're all pissed about. What are you pissed? I was fine, Dominic. Why are you trying to complain? He's got nothing to complain about.
How would you know if you were fine, Ralph?
You are the center of the world all of a sudden.
Oh. Does that upset you?
Yes.
Go eat something.
I now call Ralph Allison.
You big fatso. Dominic is
the
so
two of them
huge.
are always fighting over
Dominic is so huge, like the seat in the limo is almost broken from his ass. And he's laying back like Jabba the Hutt. Dominic comes up and the buttons are popping out.
No.
He's so huge.
I just want to say how nice they were us down there because they really went out of their way. The place was
But
great.
why are you goofing on the dealers?
I don't do that. Hey, Kathy Lovett, who took care of us, and Barry Cregan, who's now the president down there, did a super-duper job. And I just want to say, who is the king, won the most, was the genius of blackjack for the whole weekend?
Who?
You know who, don't you?
Who's the one that usually loses 9 times out of 10 and has 1 winning streak and now wants everyone to remember that?
Dominic? Dominic had a good night?
Dominic had a good night. He won a couple of bucks and now he's running around. He's the king of blackjack. Yeah. Meanwhile, you should count up the losses. The loss column is
blackjack is king.
Yeah, right. Blackjack wins every time.
It's the first time I ever heard him bring up money.
Yeah.
Which means he must have lost every other time.
Yes, of course. He loses every other time.
First time he's ever said, hey, won.
And we're still not sure if he won.
I'm on my way. Bye-bye.
All right, Dominic. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. He even eats the bye-bye.
Yeah, he eats everything in life.
But I'm sure you'll forget by the time the next card game comes up, and Ralph will go again.
Right. Of course.
He always gets invited out.
I got to take a break here, Robin. We'll come back. I want to hear what you did in Florida, and then I got a whole bunch of things going on this morning that I have to tell you about. Hey, let me welcome a new affiliate when we get back, right after these words.